Today is Wednesday, April 23rd, and spring is blooming. So we're going to go ahead and get started with some light language blessings. And thank you for watching us, joining us here today. If you have not subscribed, push the little button so that you can be aware of whenever we post new videos. All right, let's get started here. Just going to take a breath here and let her rip. Onyara tira kaya tatayana mai shi nyuhira na kyu shitira na ta kya puana turuchi ni tapahira na ta kai tiro to po to yanya shahanya hu arana ta tahiri tiki no shi to nyama kama i to yana shik shik to yana mara ta takdiya ni duduru to يأجر ينشار كأنه يرمى يرمون يا ماما 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 شونيتي أنا ماما 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 ينيرو. Blessings and greetings. We are the wizards of the magic. As you have been working with magic earlier this evening during your meditation, you're calling out to the magic of the chalice. We want to support you in your effort as you bring forth magic and joy into your lives. Although not all will have understood this because they were not a part of the meditation in which you shared walking to the farmhouse, discovering the chalice, drinking from it, and tapping into your magic within you that each of you have. Those that did not participate within that meditation, that is the gist of it. Tapping into your own magic, realizing that you have your magic, understanding that it thrives within you and around you, asking you to look for it, to know that the joy surrounds you, to be delighted in the world as it magically comes back to life each spring, magically blooms flowers, magically bears fruit. All of these things are part of the magic around you that you can gather your awareness, your consciousness to connect to bring it into your life, to find your magic from within, to express it beautifully, easily, once you tap in to your magic. I'm also getting that there was a clearing that was being provided for with the toning to help assist you connect into your own magic. So that's what the toning was for. So that was very nice. Thank you, Wizards of Magic.
Yeah, that was awesome. All right, I'll go next. Ta sika tutu esia, hieku tia yaki te kasuku ya yaki ka sukutu tia esia, hutu te tia yaki te sukutu tia yakia, tutu tia yatia tsikia. Hasaya kia titi sukuti dia sikati tu tita si tukuti ya yeti dia suku yeti hasia ukia tita ya sikaya tuti ya sia yati tuku yeti ya titi ya uko hasia i tuku yeti ya kita sukuti ya yatita ya suku yeti hasia ukia ya titi ya sia ya kuti ya kiti ya suku ya yeti hasia ya tutu ya hitike ya tutu ya sia ya titi ya kuto e sika e tuia e titia e uko. A zia ika hiu tuia sia e tu titia sia kutuia e titia tuia e kia e tiki. A zuia hia tukia e titia sukute e kia ti tutia tita sukuhoia. See who that was. I know it was a chant, which sometimes happens. I am the light bearer of the north. Getting a vision of like the aurora borealis, the northern lights. Light bearer of the north. Let's see what kind of being this is. Maybe they're just like an energetic consciousness. Okay, I got a yes to that. So that we are the natural forces that you know of as the northern lights, that we are the elementals of the air that help bring about this phenomena that you see in your skies, that you wonder at its glory in the heavens, this expression of beauty upon your planet. We have come for you to remember your own beauty, your own colorful nature, your own creatorship, and allow it to shine in the world. Allow yourselves to be the creators that you are. We wish for you to remember all that is possible for you within your own imagination. We wish for you to step forward in expressing this beauty from your soul outwards and to share it with others. Now is the time for you to be in fuller relationship with your higher self, with your soul essence, and embody it upon the planet. To be the true full humans that you were meant to be, that you were created to be, without holding yourself back, without limiting yourselves, without allowing others to lay their stories upon you, but create your own story. Walk forward into your future that is unfolding step by step before you as you wish. Be the magic in your own lives. Create the blessings that come forth from your heart. Step forward in greater expansion and enjoy the ride. Enjoy the journey that you embarked upon coming here. Let yourselves be the fullest expressions of you in all of your glory that you are in truth. That we extend our light to you to help you shine as we are all connected in the oneness of all. Blessings. Wow, that was awesome.
Very cool.
Yes, that was a
Okay.
surprise. I haven't connected with them before.
Yeah, that's I like how they threw the magic in there again.
Yes. Well, I
Apparently,
kind of felt
magic's
that
going to be
was
the theme of the day.
intentional. Yeah, I thought
Well,
they did that intentionally.
I'm feeling a lot of energy in my solar plexus and burping and
Well, I was seeing like,
in
yeah,
my heart
the
and the
swirling
buzzing and
colors of the northern lights. I was seeing that kind
right.
of visual um of that swirling energy. Yeah. But beautiful. Yeah, it was amazing. So who's
Yeah,
next? Oh yeah,
I would.
Adriana.
hmm I was thinking of the emerald green of the northern lights swirling in the sky and kind of feeling the emerald greenness in my body. A tikati anai ante aparate apasisate was pat patata tatata nai I nai apasea I tay tay I chitika got matis papite say yala ye patapa naya Italia I bye I Anayatasaparai. Ape. Ape. 1,000 lights spring forth, all the colors, all the shades, like a laser light in the sky, the night sky that you sing of, and it radiates within your own bodies, within the own points of lights and pixels and pixelations and even the pixies as spirit within your own heart, it all comes together and blooms forth like a radiant blooming of those who have come before you, those who come after you, all those who dance all at once. Now is the time, and know that all paths, all colors lead to the same source. All rivers flow to the ocean. And no matter which you choose, there is no left or right. There is no right or wrong. Only know open to the harmony of the love that is all within everyone and all things. Open that source within you and know that light and love fills all every cell and radiates out and breathes within. On your inhale, exhale, everything is all one within you, and all is peace. You come as to the raindrops to the ocean flow, and all comes back home. All is one. Much love.
Tiap mbak aku kura pakat nje. Nihan tiram zura manakir tukuran jia tiara sembar cicer aku sakaran jisa. Ye pa hasane ya teba pokok aci. Bela tiram zura makai. Uta jaranze pahashukura kai. Tela hananji mahakuku acha. Kira ro. Kira matara zira. Ukuasha. Shining your love and light tapakuraka. Ni chukwa asinjiwe. Kunju paranjik. Knya patuk. Knya tukuraka. Sanji tiba nie tukurakai. Palahana niewa. Ushka ne. Pahana niewe. Kukuaha, follow the path you have chosen. Chaharanja. Tiama halu okua kia sha. Tuku, trust yourself. Pa anie. Ulu ohashahana. Nikikia mahala aniwe. Kuahasha. You have gifts. You are being guided. Tara hasananji. Tu opa. Shishiaha. Tiranzira manakewa. Ula chariatanzura. Era shikara danjukura pa anji harokukua shahana. Tiara zambakara tukura hashitia saranzo. Kukua hashi. Siaro kukua hasananji tara kukua ha. Pala aniewa. Pala anietero kukua sharanjiwa. Tukukua. Many changes happening. Pa alu okua hashi. Yashahanu okua. Tukua. Trust in your own voice. Ahasana niwa. Kukura shananyeta. Love and light.
Okay. So, not hearing the light language, but I'm getting lots of images. So, definitely fairy energy. Seeing lots of mushrooms, birds, butterflies, fairies. They're all laughing, singing, celebrating spring. Time to celebrate kind of a physical renewal for Mother Earth as she blossoms with the flowers and the trees. And remember, it's also a time to renew yourselves as well. Get out, play, sing, connect to Mother Nature, and more importantly, reconnect to yourself. Some of you are creating new chapters. Remember not to listen to others so much, because you are the author of your story and you create it. If you want to change something, you need to change. Put the action in, vision yourself where you wish to be at this time. A dream is
Cool.
just a dream unless you put action into it and make it your reality. Blessings.
We are the song of spring. The element of sound on the air, the birds chirp, the wind blows through the trees. And even the planes flight in the air. Although this is not spring alone, sometimes in the quiet, dewy mornings, the sound, the song of the universe, the songs that you allow yourself to hear, travel on the wind, be it the dogs barking in the distance, the trains clattering on its tracks, even the vehicles of your cars that you drive in are all considered these sounds, these universal songs that tie into the wind, the element of air in which your breath comes forth. You do not realize sometimes that these songs of spring are right under the tip of your tongue, waiting to be released. Those mornings when you say, "Oh, what a beautiful day." When you find yourself humming, finding the joy of the morning and the day as it greets you. Now, for some Southerners, springs may have already begun and is in full bloom. But even the flowers, as they open, sing their song. Some may have the capacity to hear it psychically, metaphysically, with their psychic hearing, their clairaudience. Some may hear the fairies flitting about amidst the flowers as they groom them and play on them, dance around them in their little fairy rings. The squirrels as they chatter amongst themselves. The squirrel chatter can sometimes be what you call your monkey mind, where you repeat things to yourself again and again that you don't need to hold on to. It is time to let those ideas that trouble you, that circle your little minds like the chattering of a squirrel, and say, be calm like the water, be calm like the water, the stillness in the pond, the quiet in the breeze. When it's so quiet, you hear your own heartbeat. And know that all of these elemental energies are connected. And although your galactic families, many of you volunteered with and from, come to this experience of the physical plane, this third dimension, this third plane. Many of you are residing on the fourth, finding yourselves often in awe and wonder of the moment, as you have set little nuggets, little treasures of surprise along your journey. But as you use your voice each day in gratitude, even if it's just the semblance of a yawn, a burp, a sigh, these always encompass the energy of the air around you. As you breathe it in and it combines in with the cells of your being into your lungs and through your diaphragm, assisting the heart with its pumping of the blood through your being. You are connected fully with the air as it oxygenates the blood within you, your cellular structures. These are the depths of memory within you. As oxygen has the water component of the element in the H2, two hydrogens for every oxygen. And the reasoning that the red bud spoke to this beautiful channel, announcing itself, saying, I am the red bud. It is a reminder, as you have recently celebrated within your Earth Day of only a few days ago, that there are around 450 trees for each individual, and so many more growing each year. Yes, there will be those that die off, but the red bud wanted its awareness of unity to be recognized in how beautifully it is a part of the ecosystem with its beautiful heart-shaped leaves, sending out broadly broadcasting the energy of love. Perhaps there are days when you see the energy as a spade instead of a heart. And if this is the case, ask yourself, what do you need to dig into? What do you need to sit with in that quiet moment of your own sound, of your own breath? What expansive message is your physical body, your form telling you it's time to let go of? There is release in the wind, in the fall as it blows through the trees and helps to remove the dead and dying leaves from the branches. After a spring rain, helping to dry the ground quickly so that life returns to its usual pace. Helping to cleanse the world, moving the energy around so freely the wind gives itself. Yes, focus in on the energy of your breath with a new awareness to the consciousness of each breath you take being connected to the higher realms of consciousness, the more expansive breath of life given to you so that you may enjoy the actual physicality of who you are as a being. And know that in the evening and wee hours of the morning, you travel on the wind in your astral travels in the movements of the night, connecting into the many multi-dimensional aspects of self, to remember, to revisit, to expand your mind's consciousness. And if you have any questions, I am willing to take those questions.
I have a question. So about a week ago, I went off a medication that was causing some side effects where I wasn't feeling quite myself. And now I feel like I'm kind of coming back into my own. Like I feel almost like reborn. Like I'm going through this rebirthing process and I know a lot of us are kind of letting go of the old energies, the old densities, and bringing in the new or expanding into greater awarenesses of who we are and embodying that, which I think some of the messages earlier with light language kind of related to some of that too. So I'm just wondering if you have a message for me as far as what what I'm expanding to, or what I can expect going forward, or about our upcoming Oregon trip, and what that will, I guess, mean for us, for Wendy and I and Bob and Radha if she joins us.
Yes, beautiful question. Thank you for your inquiry. As you know, or may not know, in every millisecond you are remaking yourself. You had set the intention that you are done with this experience. In other words, you have made the decision, I am done. I am done. This is no longer who I want to be. This person with the lower controlled blood pressure is the person I want to be. And so you have shifted your energy into this new version of self. And so, yes, you recognizing these changes is your confirmation of the shift that you have made. Many, due to the new energies and higher frequencies brought forward with the spring equinox, will find that there are things that they want to begin to do and things that they are ready to be done with. Many relationships will end, they will have seen their course. And many relationships will begin anew. This may be seen as an old job being said goodbye to, and a new opportunity placed in front of you. And so this channel has noticed that she also has been going through these changes within the day-to-day routine. And she has noticed changes within her partner, her husband. She has observed his telepathic communication being more in tune. This is because he too has been going through these energetic shifts, ready to do the work that you will all be assisting with as you are bringing in galactic energies and renewing, refreshing the earth and the locations that you will be going to in the Portland, near the Pacific Ocean, and near Mount Hood. You will be reconnecting the ley lines that have been dormant. Some considerations that were put into wanting to balance the masculine and feminine in unity. This is a mission, a current mission. And so this channel was pulling that information correctly. This particular event that you wanted to host, the energies that you want to bring there will be brought there. And although the attendance may not be based on, shall we say, marketing, but shall we also say that your energies are slightly higher than what the collective is ready for. And so the path is correct. The guidance is correct. But we will liken it to a recent political figure coming into office that the people are not ready. just as the leaders are not ready to step into the real role of governing the people that they are responsible for in its truest form of love. But it is a catalyst, and that's what your role will be, a catalyst. And so, dear one, we advise you to just go on this trip with your highest vibration, be in your greatest joy, whatever you feel called to do, run through the water, play with the sand, laugh, enjoy yourself to your fullest content, take photos, admire the beauty of the earth, and know that what you are doing is reawakening the dragon ley lines with or without your intention. And the Great Mother will be there in full force in her egalitarian self as she walks on the clouds always. And perhaps you will join her there for a few days, walking on the clouds in your joy, moving the stagnant earth and reawakening the beauty within her. We thank you for this work.
Beautiful message. Thank you. And Adriana has a question. So go ahead, Adriana.
Hello, thank you so much for being here tonight. I have a question about a tree. I think it's a good 100-foot tall. It's a very, very tall tree. It's on the edge of my property and it's dead and it needs to come down for safety reasons. And I was wondering if you had any advice. If I just wanted to know if I needed to talk to the tree and make sure that it, its spirit was really gone, or yeah.
Because of the connectedness of the tree roots and the oneness that they have for each other, they have full awareness of when they come and when they go. And they have full acceptance, especially those that are within the proximity of property where human beings reside. Even the buildings have awareness of themselves, the roads, the sidewalks, as they are created and come into being. They have awareness, conscious awareness, but not sentient per se. Some beings do inhabit the trees as tree elves, tree sprites, and so forth. Some gnomes will make their homes there. And oftentimes, many creatures of the earth, many that are often referred to as pests, assist in the dying trees' decomposure, such as a carpenter ant. But if this tree is very large and is needing to, for safety purposes, as you indicate, time to be removed, the understanding is there. And the love and consideration that you have for this dead tree is much appreciated. If you end up taking the top off and leaving the lower components, not completely digging up its roots and so forth, depending on the location of where it is, many creatures will continue to thrive in the remnants, what remains of this tree. As it slowly decomposes, it continues to assist the earth and the creatures around it. If you feel in your heart that you would like to do something based on the age of the tree, the other trees will recognize in gratitude the service that you provide, the shared heart, the willingness to recognize your oneness to all things. And so this can be an expansive experience for you, lending your heart to a fuller opening and expression of self.
Thank you so much.
We are delighted to be of service.
Um, with my job where I feel less connected to my job, if that makes sense. Like I feel like that 9 to 5, like doesn't, like I don't feel connected to it anymore. And it's, so even though I work from home on my laptop remotely, it feels like I'm less energetically tied to my job, I guess, or connected. And so I have to kind of almost try to make myself do work or make myself like focus in to what I so-called need to get done or what,
We understand.
yeah, like I just
We will tell
I
you
don't feel the desire to to work anymore. I just want to live. Yeah.
What you and she are feeling, along with many others, is this energy and desire for freedom. And it is so strong within the collective, especially with the new high frequencies that have come in with the spring equinox, along with some other galactic changes, planetary alignments, moon shifts, eclipses, etc. That there are some businesses that are having a return to work policy, shall we say. But oh no, the collective has tasted its freedom. It enjoys the working from home. It enjoys not having the travel time to and fro in the busyness of day to day. And as you are both channels, as again are others, you are picking up on this restlessness, this lack of concentration, the not wanting to sit still and having a preference to be outside, to take a walk, to breathe fresh air, to tinker in your garden, and whatever else brings you to your highest and greatest joy. But there is what we are considering a transitionary phase. This may be the future. of many, but it is decades in coming. But some are already moving many millennials into what you would say is stepping off the grid, having a self-sustaining property. But due to your tuning in, and we love this saying, catching wind of the energies, this is the experience. So do your best to be in the moment, even if the moment is needing to be at your desk and typing at your computer and attending your meetings and those occasional trips to the office, or for those going to the office each day, to find joy along the way, something beautiful along the drive, a laugh, a shared joke with a coworker perhaps. Find joy. And do not hold on to the experience of, I just want to get away. Save that for your meditation time. And use that time to connect in with your breath, with the universal energies that are moving you progressively forward towards ascension. And what is ascension but the next level of higher frequency? So truly, you were always, we'll use it in the context of stairs, taking the next step up. And as this one has taken the charitable task, shall we say, of 80 flights of stairs in a raising of money for St. Jude, it still was a task with many pauses along the way. She did not really train for this, much as you have not trained for your life. When it meets you, it meets you. And so were the steps. As she would see families of small children passing her by, as she oftentimes sat in the corner of the platform, especially as she started to near the 50th flight of stairs. And when she reached that 80th flight, as you all are doing on your journeys, she stepped onto the floor where there was parties and family members and balloons and welcoming groups of people waiting for their family and friends to reach the top. Although she did not feel sad, she was crying in the accomplishment, the acceptance of, I didn't think I could do it, but I did it. I did it. And so although she felt joy, it wasn't pride that rose to the surface. It was release of the journey. And so each of you, at the appropriate time, based on your life's journey, will also experience that release as you step into your full awareness of who you are as a soul. Taking flight into the wind and joining all of us in the light. I feel we've sidetracked.
That's okay. Yeah, all of that was related to what I've been experiencing. And it's been more like I'm less in the mind and more following my intuition, following just the flow of energy in the moment, by, where it's harder to like get back into the mind, into thinking about things. It's more about how I feel about things, and just flowing with that is, I guess, maybe the best way to describe it. And so trying to do just a regular 3D job, and where you have to use your mind, it's more difficult to like get into that mental focus to do just regular, like, menial tasks that don't excite me. Sometimes, it's not that I'm not resisting any of it, or I'm not like avoiding having to do the work. It's just more like my mind isn't there to do the work, to like I can still do the work, but it's the energy has shifted. Yeah, it's like I'm more in the heart, more in the intuition, more in just being
It's the
being in the
new
flow.
you.
It's a new way of being, and I realize that. And so I don't have any resistance towards it, or I don't feel it's not like I feel anything's wrong with what I'm experiencing, because I know this is the new coming in, right? This is how day-to-day life will be and is becoming. And it's exciting though too to see where this leads us as humanity to be. I know we're moving to become more telepathic, more intuitive, empathetic, all that. Yeah, so it is exciting, and I'm just allowing what is meant to come, and yeah, just feeling excited about what the future holds. So,
Good, because whatever you resist persists.
yes, exactly. So, David, did you have a question? I know Margaret had posted in the chat that she has one, or you just wanted to make a comment.
I just always want to make a comment.
Yeah, I
Good.
know. All right, well, I that was a great message. So, and it brought that insight to me that I thought I would share. So, all right, Margaret, whenever you are ready, you can go ahead and ask your question.
One last message.
Okay,
You are shifting to the new you. Enjoy it.
very succinct. That is awesome. Okay, thank you very much.
Okay. My question is kind of similar to Susan's. It's I've been feeling very disconnected and confused lately as I'm really letting go of things and healing from all these uh, physical challenges, as you will. Uh, so I'm looking for just a bit of encouragement or message at this time.
Yes, thank you for your service, for your love that you share out with not only your animals, but with the world, the universe as a whole. Let us address the pain. The pain is coming to your awareness so that you recognize that you had pain that was being held within your body. It was your body's way, your elemental self, of bringing it to your attention. That these subtle energies of pain that reside within your auric field, not necessarily within your body, have been sitting there and sitting there and sitting there and sitting there. They are not all from this lifetime. Many human beings take on the physical aspect of old energies, and these old energies will often present themselves within dis-ease within the body. And for you, dear one, it came in the form of the ear. And so for any others that, in addition to yourself, that may be experiencing pain within the physical level, tune into the energy, tune into the body, thank the body, the physical body, the body element for its willingness to take on the burden of the energetic pain energy. We could say low frequency, we could say negative energies that surround from prior lifetimes, but all lifetimes are same lifetimes, are they not? And so, still within the physical form of the being of who you are, if you simply thank the body for allowing you to do this work, thank the body for allowing you to learn lessons along the way. Perhaps during this physical pain, you are experiencing those times of restlessness, those times of taking care of oneself, those times of additional sleep, those times of, I just need some quiet for self. And so your pain times can also be thought of as your, we'll use quotes, air quotes. Notice how we threw that in, air quotes. Downtime can place you more in touch with yourself. Time for reflection, for acknowledgement, for freedom. And just think of yourself as being on the platform of the 40th flight of stairs. Halfway there, dear, halfway there.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you all for, sorry, we can't resist. David should like this. Airing out your issues. We do not apologize. It is the fun in the elemental of us. Are there other questions?
They didn't say anything.
No, but you like those little honey jokes.
Yes.
So we tip our elemental hat to you.
Thank you. Love and light.
Anything further from this group?
I don't think so. I think we're good. Thank you for coming, and if you'd like to leave us with a blessing, it would be much appreciated.
My blessing to you comes in the form of the next cool breeze on your face on a hot summer day. And know that I am always with you. And of course, we always use our pronouns I, we, very interchangeably because I am you and you are me and we are we. The element of air. And remember to use your voice, your air in thanksgiving and gratitude. Feeling a little buzzy.
Thank you so much, Wendy. That was amazing.
Yes. Yeah, lots of great messages.
It's interesting because there were those times where I was just in the moment of what was being said, and then it was kind of like, what was being said? I don't know how to explain that. Lost in train
Oh,
of thought? I don't even know. Like,
no, I know exactly what you mean. It's like I have to go back and watch the videos to see what I actually said.
I do remember the joking that was being done with these little quips toward the air and the wind and something.
Oh my God, I was getting the most ridiculous, childish humor, visual jokes in my head with that.
Were they related to farts?
Yes, actually.
Not telepathic here, not me.
It was like dancing cartoonish zebras with fart jokes.
Oh, yeah, I mean, all I can say is whenever I'm working with any of the elemental or from the elemental realm, there's always like this jocular humor that comes up. It's just silly. It's just such childlike humor that it's
It's
fun. It's
fabulous.
fun. Yeah.